Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about the font dialog. So what the font dialog does is let the user select basically whatever their font they want, whatever color of font, the size, if it's bold, italic, and this is all built into Visual Basic so that you don't have to create your own window for this. So we'll go ahead and create a new project. We will just call it FontDialog. We'll go ahead and click OK. And once that's done loading, we'll come in here and we will add a text box and a button. Okay, so we'll come over here to the toolbox. We'll open that up. We'll add a button and a text box. We'll make it multi-line and we'll just stretch it out a bit. Okay, so let's set the text for button for button 1 to change font, and we will set the name to button font. So we'll just make this a little bit bigger so you can see everything, and we'll double click on change font. So whenever change font opens, what we want to do is we want to show a font dialog that will let them change the font. Now we could do this by coming down here, going to dialogues and selecting a font dialog, but I want to show you guys a different way of creating one. So whenever they click font, what we want to do is declare a new font dialog. So dim my font as new font dialog, and we just need to create we have to use windows.forms.fontDialog. Okay, so now that we've created a font dialog, what we want to do is we want to show it. So we'll type myfont.showDialog. So now what we want to do is whatever font they selected in there, let's go ahead and set that to the text box. So textbox1.font is going to be equal to myfont.font. So let's go ahead and run this. And you can see here that we have form 1. So we'll just go ahead and type some stuff in here. We'll click change font. It looks like we need to create a new windows.forms.font dialog, and we'll go ahead and just drag this arrow up right here so it'll start running from there. Okay, so now you can see that it has created our font dialog. Let's go ahead and select something like most wasted. We'll make it bold oblique, and we'll make it a little bit bigger. So we'll go ahead and click OK. And you can see here that we can type whatever we want, and it's going to show up in that new font. Now we can keep changing the font here to whatever we want. So we can do some symbols. So go ahead and mess around a bit with the change font dialog. There's a bunch of stuff that you can use with it, and once you've got familiar with that and you know how to use it, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial.